Muscle Central. I'm Michael Diamond. Like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, leave a comment. Okay, the New York Pro is about 4 weeks away, and it looks like we're going to have a good lineup over here. We got Nick Walker, who is a former New York Pro champion. We have last year's New York Pro champion, Tonio Burton, Stu Sutherland, Martin Fitzwater, who just won the Detroit Pro, Justin Rodriguez, and I'm going to try not to mess this up, Quinton Eriya, better known as Beastwood. So right there looks like we're going to have a good lineup. I think most people, it's safe to say, have Nick Walker winning the show. I think there are very few people that would question the likelihood that he walks out of there with his Olympia qualification. And that's not making light of the rest of the competitors. Like I said, it's a good lineup, and we're gonna have a competitive show here. But my question I'm gonna ask is, could any of the rest of the people that I mentioned possibly push Nick at all? Well, possibly. It's hard to say because we haven't seen much of him on stage, and he has been on stage in a while now. He's taken time off because he needed to fill out his frame, put on some much-needed muscle on his very large frame. He's taller than both Samson Dowda and I believe Andrew Jack. Quinton Beastwood. He has a lot of genetic gifts going his way. He's very much like Samson. A couple of years ago, you know, the gifts were there. He had what it takes. He had all the tools, but there was work that needed to be done, and putting on size was one of them. Quinton, he's tall, he has great structure, great shape, flow. He has all these tools, but he was in dire need of more size. It looks like in his time he's taken off, he's done a good job in putting on some quality muscle. We don't know until we see him on stage. Got to diet down, and then we see what's left with him. But if anybody in this lineup, in my opinion, can possibly challenge Nick Walker, it would be someone like Quinton. Like I said, with the size, shape, and structure. But we haven't seen much of him on stage, and we don't know if he's going to be able to bring in anywhere near the type of conditioning you need to bring in, especially if you're going up against Nick Walker, who brings in conditioning every time. One interesting thing about this potential matchup is Nick Walker and Quinton are both prepped by the same person. Matt Jensen works for both of them. So that is, if it comes down to a battle between the two of them, that becomes a little bit of an interesting scenario. Right now, I'm not making any placing predictions, but I believe most people I have Nick Walker winning the show. Whether he'll be challenged by anybody, it's yet to be seen. I will probably make a prediction video for my top 5 placings about a week before the show. And that's about it for this video. If you agree or disagree with anything I've said, let me know in the comment section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.